By selecting your class on the left and mixed review in the gray column, you will see one of our top level metrics we report for each class is rotation time. But let's see how that's calculated. If you select student data from the gray column, then click on a specific student, we report their actual rotation time. If I use the breadcrumb and go back and look at another student, this student has a 93-day rotation time. This number is based only on active skills, so let's take a look at those. Let's collapse a few of the windows and order the skills below by active. The other column that I want to call your attention to is last correct. When you compare these two dates, whichever date is the most recent is used to compute the rotation time for that skill. That is the number of days it has taken your student to answer this question correctly. If a skill has never been answered correctly, then the date used to calculate rotation time is the date added. The program does this for every active skill, and then the largest rotation time is that student's individual rotation time reported. Back on the mixed review report, the class rotation time is then the median of all students' rotation times. Now that we know how it's computed, what constitutes a good rotation time? The lower the rotation time, the more your students are spiraling and building their long-term retention. So, we often suggest keeping your rotation time under 30 days. This class has a great points distribution pie chart and a great rotation time. Therefore, leave it alone and continue teaching, modeling, and putting skills into your students' mixed review. This class also has a great points distribution, but the rotation time is too high. Let's take some action. The first action we're going to recommend is for your students to spend more time earning points and producing color changes in the mixed review environment. How can we get kids to spend more time in mixed review? Our first suggestion is to make sure your assignments are small. No more than 3 skills and no more than 9 assignment points they need to earn to move to mixed review. By keeping this small, students are able to complete the assignment and easily move to mixed review and do more work there. Be sure to model all the skills your students are going to practice. Even if this takes 5 minutes, it will alleviate 15 minutes of students asking questions about input methods. Every day, be sure to set a daily goal. This value should include the assignment points plus more points you want your students to earn while working in mixed review. Along with this, if necessary, be sure to switch all students to mixed review before they leave class. Consider having targeted focus on specific skills that your students are struggling with. Order your mixed review data by untried or red. Look for skills that are older, select them, and create an assignment forcing your students to address and work on those skills, which will lower the rotation time. It may be that you just have too many skills in your students' mixed review. Order by proficiency. If no skills are proficient, then take a break from adding new skills and let your students work in mixed review to earn points and change those colors. If you do have skills that are proficient, consider deactivating skills that are addressed elsewhere or deactivating basic skills you introduced at the beginning of the year. If there are skills that are not 100% proficient, go ahead and expand the skill to see which students are not proficient. If the student is no longer on your roster, make sure you remove them. If the student is still in class, maybe this is an opportunity to pull that student out for some individualized instruction and practice.